Dear students, as I promised, I am going to make a video on transportation model also, because in facility location planning we have to make use of this technique, and we are going to learn that how to we can solve the transportation model or problem by using Excel software. So here I have taken that problem which I have shown you in PPT also. In this problem, we need to decide upon that either at Bangalore or at Mumbai, where we should have our new facility location located. So for that I have taken this data here. As you can see that at New Delhi there is availability of 3500 units, at Kolkata 1000 units are available, Bhubaneswar there are 4500 units are available, and at Mumbai there are 2000 units would be available if you locate your facility location at Mumbai. And similarly you have data for Bangalore also. So before going to solve this problem, we must check that in data we are having solver or not. As you can see here an icon of solver software. So if it is not in your laptop, how do you are going to insert here? So for that you have to go for start button, and after going to start button go to Excel options. In some of the laptops you can have only options also. Okay, so option is there or Excel options is there. Just click on that, then go to add-ins. After going to add-ins, select the solver add-in, and then go to Excel add-ins and just click on the go. Then this window would open, and here tick on the solver add-ins and press OK. So if you were not having solver here, it would automatically visible now. Okay, after doing this exercise. Now after you are having solver, now you can easily solve this problem with the help of Excel and solver. First of all, make two target cells. What are target cells? Target cells are where you want to have your final total transportation cost. In first case, when you are opting Bangalore as your new facility location, you want to have your total transportation cost here. So for that you have to make a formula of sum product equals to sum product, parenthesis start, then select the first array. First array means transportation costs when you are selecting Bangalore, and then put comma, then select the another array, that is where you want to have your allocations. So after selecting it, put the right parenthesis, now press enter. So because here already there is no value in the cell selected here, because here what we are going to have, that how many units should be transported. So because there is no value, it means value is 0. So that's why all the values by multiplying to corresponding cells we are going to have 0. So you can check also that your formula is working or not. Suppose you put here 3, then 500 multiplied by 3 should come 1500. So yes, it is working. Put any other value here also. So suppose we take the value 2. So 500 into 3 would be 1500, and 300 into 2 would be 600. So 1500 plus 600 should come how much? 2100. So yes, it is working. So in this way we can check that our formula is working or not. Now you can remove these values. Now we also want to have values total transportation cost when we opt Mumbai as our new facility location. So for that also we have to set equals to sum product, parenthesis start. Again it would ask you about the first array, select that array, put comma, space, then select the second array, because here we want to have our new allocations. So close the parenthesis, then press enter. So again you are having product sum as 0. Now here also we have to apply a formula. What formula we should apply? Equals to, because we have some restrictions also in our transportation model. To define those restrictions, we have to put here equals to sum parenthesis start. What we want to have here? We want to have sum of the allocations in these cells and close the parenthesis and press enter, because all the values are 0, so their sum is also coming 0. In the second row also apply the same formula. So except applying the same formula again and again, what you can do, what formula you have applied in this cell, just you can expand the corner of this cell to the another cells, so automatically that formula would be applied. Similarly, here also we want to have some of the allocations in first column. So again apply the formula of equals to sum parenthesis start. It would ask you about the array. So close the parenthesis and press enter. Same you want to apply in the another cells also. So just expand the corner of that cell. So similarly here also we need to apply this formula equals to sum parenthesis sum of the allocations in these cells, parenthesis closed, enter. Apply the same formula for another rows also. Columns, for columns also we need to apply the same formula, sum parenthesis start parenthesis close, enter, and we need to apply the same formula for other columns also. Expand this cell. Okay, why we have done so? Because we need to enter restrictions. The sum of allocations in these cells must be equals to 3500. So we need to enter those restrictions in this solver software also. So now going to solver, it would ask you first of all about that what is your target cell. So first target cell we are taking here is this. Here we want to have our total transportation cost. Then we want to minimize this total transportation cost. Now it would ask you about by changing cells. By changing cells means where you want to have your number of allocations. So here we want to have our allocations. Select this area. Then add restrictions. So first restriction is this, must be equals to 3500. Add this constraint, take the next constraint, the addition of all the allocations in this cell must be equals to 1000 units, add it. And restriction third, this must be equals to 4500, add it. Then next restriction, this must be equals to 2000 units, add it. Take the fifth restriction, this should be equals to 2500, add it. Then this restriction equals to 1500, add it. Then make the seventh restriction, this must be equals to 3000, add it. Then this must be equals to 4000, means this cell. Okay, so press add and cancel, because all the 8 restrictions you have entered. Now go to options. Please ensure that you have assumed as linear model and assume non-negative. Non-negativity restrictions means your variables must be non-zero. Positive, they should be positive. And then press OK and then solve this problem. So in this way you can see that your allocations have come and your total transportation cost when you are opting Bangalore as your new facility location would be 28,50,000. Okay, let's solve this problem for Mumbai also. So again go to solver. Now you have to remove all these values first. because now your target cell would be this. Minimize is okay, and these cells you have to change by changing cells. Now would be these cells, and you have to remove all these restrictions also. See, though because we have all these restrictions same, you can see now that this value should be equals to this, equals to this. So these values all are same actually. But because we are going to solve this problem for Mumbai, it would be better if you can remove them and again add another restrictions. So make it delete one by one. We have to delete all these restrictions. Okay, now add another restrictions. Restriction 1 is this should be equals to this cell. Added the sum of allocations in the second row must be equals to 1000. Added, then this should be equals to 4500. Add, this must be equals to 2000. Added, yes, this must be equals to 2500. Added, this must be equals to 1500. Added, then this 0 must be equals to 3000. Added, then this 0 must be equals to 4000. Added, then press OK. Okay, now we have to cancel it. So you have entered all the entries. Now just go to options and check that you have ticked assume linear model or assume non-negative. Yes, we have ticked. Press OK and solve it, and keep solver solution. So here we can see that when we select Mumbai as our new facility location, the total transportation is coming as 20 lakh 75,000 rupees. So Mumbai is better option. If we want to establish a new facility location, then Mumbai, among Bangalore and Mumbai is the best location. So in this way we can solve a transportation model by using solver software in Excel. Thank you.